So guys, I thought I'd do a little bit of an update on greenhouse. There's a lot going on in garden, but I'll do an update on greenhouse first, and I'll do a garden update at a later date. But there's a few more things happening. I've got my first ripe tomatoes. Oh yes, it's exciting. And some cucumbers ready, which these are the ones that Dale Calder sent me. Let me get my little list because of my numbers. Yeah, these are the Dale Calder sent me these. These are the quarantine cucumbers that are small pickler size, and I've got 4 ready already there. You only get to, let me pick one, and they're alright to eat as they are. I always worry about these sort of size gherkin pickling cucumbers that they're not going to be, that they're bitter, but I eaten one yesterday and it's actually very nice, lunchbox size. So there's 4 ready on that, but these are all female flowers. I think Dale's just done a video this morning and these only produce female flowers, so they're going up well. But it's the quarantine has come first. The other 2, that one's Mini Munch, 36 is Mini Munch, and 35, oh yeah, 35 is the quarantine, and 34 is Lisboa. These cucumbers here are a Chinese cucumber, and these are the telepathy, as far as I remember. 33 sensation, so 32's telepathy. First time I've tried them. Something going on here, don't know what that is. Any thoughts? But the first ripe tomato, let me show you, or tomatoes. That little neglected plant that's been left in that tiny pot has produced the first ripe tomatoes in the garden. That's a house tomato. Treat them mean, keep them keen. Now, these are zucchinis. They're going in when my peas come out. My peas have got to come out because they're a little bit, well, I weren't impressed with them peas. They were nice tasting, but for crop, not very good. I've got a load of fennel here, and these will be going in various places as stuff come out. I've still got some of these red cucumbers left, and these are the Korean melons. Now, I don't know where I'm going to put them yet. They'll have to go outside. Don't think they're going to do out. They were really slow. Could have been the soil. Load of lettuce ready to go. Load of lettuce there holding back. I was late doing the lettuce this year, and that's a mustard. I was late doing the lettuce, my second planting, or my third planting this year, so we had a little, well, some's gone to seed, but we still can eat it. And this is the glacier lettuce. Now this is quite amazing, and it feels like silicone rubber. It's got, you know, like them cooking utensils with silicone on. It feels exactly like that. Quite strange how it feels. Obviously I've potted them up and they've shot on, so I'm really pleased with them. Need somewhere better for them. As you can see, everything's growing up, so I really need to do a second rack, or them racks on the other side at Quail House. That might be one of my jobs today, is to put them shelves on the Quail House, because obviously I can't put trays on there anymore. These are broccoli and kohlrabi to go in after when I've got more space. My shallots are ready, so they'll be coming out this week probably if we get a fine day. It's got some rain. These are the bunny lettuce, and there's some more flower plants behind there. I've got plans for these, I'll show you after. That's nothing to do with this video. And tomatoes are doing... So, I don't know where I got to before memory card said no. So I'll get back on tomatoes. Yeah, tomatoes. I'm sure I got that. These are the house tomatoes. But the rest of the tomatoes in here are doing alright. I've got quite a few tomatoes on. These are the coal, again, from Dale. He's got tomatoes on, quite a few. I will show you the tomatoes outside, and peppers outside. These are the ones, the subarctic planter from Willie Coleman. It's got quite a few tomatoes on it, and I'm letting it do its own thing. It is determinate, as are the coal and the Wenzel. These are the Wenzel from Dale. This one's a black tomato, number 19, if I remember, from my mother-in-law, the same person, mother-in-law's sister, the same person who sent me the glacier lettuce. Subarctic Plenty, Hillbilly, Gardener's Delight, Basilby Arbiter, sorry, that's the Basilby Arbiter. They're like a little heart-shaped tomato. Doesn't look like I'm getting many on. I've been doing my CB enough to pollinate them. But yeah, so they're doing alright. These are the King of the North. And these are the Giant Bell, again from Willie Coleman. But these were put in a lot later. They were being picked out. They put in a few buds on there. I'm going to pick that off. Just hopefully then it'll put more growth into the plant. But I'll leave that one. We'll see if we have a difference in growth. And I think that's about it for greenhouse. I don't know where I got that as well. I said I've got to build these other shelves for the other side at Quail House, like the one that I did for my wife's flowers, because I've got no space now. These guys tomorrow will be up through that. So I think one of my jobs will be to build that shelf today. But I'll show you tomatoes outside. I've got a couple of other little interesting things that might be interesting to you. And very angry rock, and a moth that looks like a wolf. When is a moth not a moth? When it's a wolf. So we found a giant moth.
I found it.
Joel found it.
Okay, how much money you gonna give me? How big it is?
Can I put that on YouTube? Because how much money? Because you found it. Should we poke it and see if it flies away? See how big it really is. No, he's not happy. Oh, he dropped.
It dropped. I think
it pretends to be dead because
it's the fat moth.
Yeah, well, the fat moth and the bats want to eat him.
We'll give him to the bats.
No, don't give him to the bats, but that's why he hides like that, and then he comes out at night. I'm sorry, mate.
Yeah, because...
There you go. I'm sorry.
Puppy, are those the kind of moths that eat t-shirts?
No, I don't think so. Probably eats my plants when he's a caterpillar, but looks like a wolf. Look at that, wolf head. Yeah. Is that a wolf head moth?
Yeah. It looks like a
How much does that look like a wolf?
Puppy, the head looks like a seagull.
Yeah, but if you look at it like that, it looks like a wolf.
Oh yeah.
It's like a wolf's face. That's quite amazing. Wow.
That's a cool pattern. It looks like a tarantula here up here.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at the entire moth, look at that. That's like the wolf's nose. They're the eyes, left and right, and they're the ears.
Oh yeah.
Can you see?
Yeah, I can see.
Mia, come and look at this. It looks like a wolf. We've got wolf moths and angry pebbles. How angry is that pebble? Don't be angry, mate. Take it easy. Take it easy. And again, these are the tomatoes and the peppers outside. Amazingly, that rainbow chilli, look, it's doing far better than the ones in the greenhouse. This again is the house tomato. There's no ripe tomatoes on it, but it's had plenty of time to grow. It's not trying to reproduce. Yeah, that's the reason the one in the greenhouse has got ripe tomatoes on it. These are a bit mixed up. I'm not sure which they are. This is, I know this one because it's potato leaf. This one's the Wenzel, and this one here is the coal tomato. Doing very well. I've got a little helper, look, and that's doing very well out here. In fact, that's a really good bunch of tomatoes on there. Oh, truss, sorry. They're not grapes. But these are doing all right. I haven't trimmed these. I'm just going to train them in to this string. I'm just going to see what happens. But they're doing really well outside. Greenhouse is doing all right, but I think I might just grow, depending on how, well, I know they'll do all right. They look like they're doing all right, but depending on how they go this year, I might just do peppers out here, or a couple of varieties of tomatoes, but mostly peppers. Because if they do really well here, then I've got more space in greenhouse, you know. And as I say, I've took no side shoots out of any of these, so these are just gonna go wild and see how they do. Just have to peg them up as they come through, you know. And I just thought I'd stick this bit in. This is just I changed eggs over in incubator and shown kids how to candle them to see whether they're good or bad. So I thought I'd put it in just for your entertainment. We're just taking the eggs off the
Incubator.
well, out of the incubator to take them off the turning rack, because we're on day 14, sorry, and we've been very gentle and put them in the top of the incubator. Here are the eggs. We've just changed them out and switch that into a normal. And we've just changed them out. We've got three that are no good, yeah, but I think there's about 22 there that are good.
Yeah.
Yes. But we've got air bubbles on these.
And they're great.
Oh, there you go. See. So we've got a lot of development, in fact, in all them out.
You can only see like.
I think there's probably.
Yeah, that one's.
1, 2, 3. See that one? That's really clear. 4. There's no development on them. So leave resting. See what we get. See if and how many of these might hatch.
Yeah, or the other ones will die.
What we're going to do with them?
From in compost.
Compost. Good.
Should.
And that's about that. Don't forget, if you like gardening and greenhouses and angry rocks, give us a thumbs up. If you don't, give us a thumbs down. Drop a comment in, and don't forget, it's always nice to be nice.